Loser out, of course, winner to the quarterfinals. Carter, left-footed kicker off the left near side hash mark. Brings it down the near sideline. It'll be taken at the 11 by A.J. Wilson. Out to the 15, breaks right up the middle. Watch out, 25, 30, 35, 40. Slips the tackle over midfield. He may go. He will go. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Brandon Cummings kicking the ball deep to the Olympian. Picked up there by Ashley. 10 out to the right sideline. Not going to get much further than that as the Vikings take out of bounds around the 11 or 12 yard line. So a very short return of about 8 yards for Corey Ashline. John running back as Harlan hands him the ball, trying to break it out over left to the outside to the 14-yard gain on the play. Mike Wood, the defensive right end of the Curtis Vikings, over there to make the stop at the 14. A formation, but this time on the left hash mark. Hotvet and Frank are the wing backs. A handoff to Valenta again into the middle, and boy, nothing doing there. The ball is on the grass, but it came out after he was tackled. So it'll be third for the Bears and a long 5. Harlan back to throw quickly, loops it over to Richardson coming out of the backfield, breaks it out toward the right sideline over the 15, 17 or 18. Significantly shy, about 3 yards shy of Curtis, and Roger Shattuck back to punt and has it in the air. The guy is Jonathan Joyner. He's going to let it go, and it's going to take an Olympia roll inside the 40, still going inside the 35 and down to the 34-yard line. 49 yards on the kick. Yard line very quickly, and ladder play. Anthony Clinton the stop at the Olympia 41. Miller, the pass was complete to Jordan out at about 40, turn to the motion ladder and down. Etius Jr., Ben Huntley on the and I told you 41, it was the 36. Valenta there as well. So a 3-yard. Steen 7 with a quick throw to Joyner. Big gain, and Conrad Davis the free. 7. They are moving side left alone. Play. Nice for a loss. Waiters wide to the right and the short split to the left. Joyner now is fullback, and second and 11. Curtis at the Olympia, running room to the left with an eye. Rasmussen, the 6'5" quarterback, looking over the Olympia defense. Seven-yard line. The same people, the same places, running room right, a quarterback draw. Rasmussen, nothing. Clinton, the linebacker. Huntley there. Bears with people all over him. He made yards and way down at the bottom of the 4 out of the hold of Joyner. 34-yard try. He's got to kick it in the air, and that kick is right there. Beautiful job. A 34-yard goal, and Curtis with 7:40 to go ups the lead to 10-0. Here's Cummings with the kick. It'll be taken by Ashline at the Olympia 4, up to the 5, the 10, and his knee went down as he picked up the football at the 4, and so the Bears don't get a return of anything. Down at the near side hash mark, running room to the left. Bears with a couple of receivers to the left side. Harlan, a left hand. Room to the left. Harlan straight back to throw. Rolls left. Airs it out. At the 30, trying to break a tackle. He will not, as the defender Joyner is right on him. Up the middle, running hard, breaking tackle. Has the first down. 43-yard line. A nice piece of running that time by Matt Volenta. Richardson at midfield, bumped out of bounds on the play by Mike, the defensive end who got out on the side at the Curtis line. Pick up on the play of 8 yards, 2nd and 2 Bears at the Curtis 49. Halfway through the first quarter, Curtis 10, Olympia 0, Bears on the move. Long 2 for the Bears. Volenta, the running back, double wing formation, room to the right side. They empty the backfield as up, throws the ball to Kravitz at the 15. Mike Curtis out of that. Might have scored on that, but he gets a big gain. Motion hot vet, they hand off to Volenta. Bears. The Bears doing just what they needed to do on the scoreboard, and they're sending Curtis a message. It's 10-6. Dooley got wide open down the left sideline, caught it in full stride, and took it down for the 1st and goal. Volenta in from the 5. Josh Carter with the extra point kick out of Ryan Harlan's hold. It's on the way, and the kick is good. Up the field with 5:25 to go, and Pointer ready to receive the kickoff. Takes it at the 6, swings out to the left side, over the 10, the 15, and gets drilled as he comes out over the 15. A big...
Rasmussen's pass is incomplete, intended for Eric Slade. Pass is complete. Jonathan Joyner. Roger Shadag on the tackle. Gain of about 5 yards. 3rd and a short 5. Intended for Brandon Waiters. Corey Ashline with that defensive play. Kyle Richardson in single safety. Brandon Cummings kicking for Curtis. collision takes an Olympia box.
Out of the huddle, the Bears. Ryan on the play has the linebacker in the middle, Josh Walker, and also Red Shaw, linebacker, trapped and back at the 48-yard line.
Kyle Richardson picks up about 3 yards. Pass intended for Adam Kravitz is incomplete. Ball down on the 10-yard line. 10 for Curtis. Ball on the 12-yard line. Pass was to Brendan Waiters. Corey Ashline made the tackle. Burgess Horn, the ball carrier. Brings up 3rd down and less than a yard for 1st and 10. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Rob Wilson, the ball carrier. The play was good for a 1st and 10. Gerald Hill made the reception. Matt Galenta made the initial hit. Brings up 2nd and 7. That's the end of the 1st quarter. First and 10 from the 32-yard line. Rob Wilson comes into the game at fullback. Line made that tackle. Pass is incomplete. Olympia 43-yard line. Valenta picks up about a yard. Pass intended for Jenny Hotbed. Third and 9. Pass to number 81, Finnerty, is complete. John Tobin was the tackler. Gain on the play, but short of the first and 10. The fourth down. 5 yards to go for a first and 10. That's fine. Jonathan Joyner, deep. Joyner calls for a fair catch. Fumble on the play. Andrew Ryan recovered that fumble for the Olympia Bears. 10 for Olympia, the ball on the 29-yard line. Pass is complete to Finnerty. Matt Valenta. First and 10 for Olympia, the ball on the Curtis 14-yard line. Matt Valenta threw a nice hole. Second down, about a yard. Valenta struggles for the first and 10. Touchdown, Olympia! Exceptional block by Alex Punowicz on that play. Carter the kicker, Harlan the holder, Ward the snapper. A.J. Wilson. Rasmussen, the quarterback. A.J. Wilson, the ball carrier. Brian Rusby, the tackler. No gain on the play. Second and 10. Clinton on the tackle. Rasmussen's pass is incomplete. Pass intended for Tyree Williams. Brings up fourth down. Nice play by the Curtis Vikings. Rasmussen to Tyree Williams is complete. Roger Shattuck defending on the play. Rob Williams, the ball carrier. Anthony Clinton, the tackler. Third and 11. Intercepted by Jeff Monson. Jimmy Hotbed, the ball carrier. Kevin Castelline. Jimmy Hotbed over the left side for 4 yards and a first and 10. Josh Garrett made the stop for the Vikings.
Casterline splits out to the right side. Bears have Harlan back to throw, winds up, fires deep over the middle. The pass caught by Casterline at the 38, 35, 30, 25, breaks the tackle all the way down to the Curtis 21-yard line. And that pass tipped into the air. It was initially intended over the middle, tipped into the air, and Casterline, with great concentration, hauled it in and goes all the way to the 21, tackled by Slade. Olympia, Kravitz takes a split to the left, Hersey to the right. Richardson motions through the formation, handoff on a draw play or a trap play up the middle to Hotbed. He'll take it inside the 20-yard line and go down at about the Curtis, see where they want to mark the football, or holding it and haven't set it on the field turf yet. It's around the 18 or 19. It's in between the two. Pickup of a couple, second and a short 8. Kravitz out to the left. Harlan, a play fake, rolls left, turns, fires the ball. Richardson has it at the 15, the 10, and rolled out of bounds at about the Curtis 9-yard line. They say his knee went down before he went out of bounds. Doesn't make a whole lot of difference. They get the first down on a gain of 10 or 11 yards. Josh Garrett, the safety, up to make the stop. So Olympia says, you can throw quick out, so can we. And Kyle Richardson can make plays. First down goal at the Curtis 9. Running room to the right. Hotbed motions into the formation. Hand off to Valletta, bouncing off the stack. And this time He's just not going to get there. Mike Wood, the defensive end over on that right side, straightened him up and had some help from teammates and took him down, and the Olympia Bears will call a timeout. Timeout period over Olympia. Fennerty splits out to the left, two receivers to the right as the Bears have a 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line after losing one on that last play. Harlan back to throw, angles right, fires the pass short, caught at the 5 and wrestled down at the 2. Kyle Richardson gain on the play now near the right sideline as the catch is made by Richardson again at the 2. Curtis tackle made by Taylor McKnight, and it will be a 3rd and goal Olympia at the Curtis 2 on the right side hash mark. Fennerty out to the left, and a receiver Casterline to the right. Running back Valenta in motion into the formation. Ryan hand off to Valenta, breaks the tackle, surges right into the end zone. Touchdown Bears! Well, I'll tell you something, Valenta is a load. He was hit at the line of scrimmage, and he has a heart as big as this stadium, Larry. He won't go down, and he's in for the score.
That makes the other kids play that much harder for it. They don't give up on the blocks. They hold the blocks. They stay with them. They stay with them because they don't have to let us work that hard.
Andrew Ryan, I believe, with a lead block ahead of him as well to get him into the end zone. Beautifully done by the Bears. Carter's extra point kick is on the way, and this one, I don't think you'll get it. It will be wide to the left. It looked like it was floating that way, and it did. Teams come up the field with 44 seconds to go. The Bears get a couple of catches by Richardson, then the touchdown run by Matt Valenta. 44 seconds to go in the second quarter, and Olympia has the lead 20-10 here on KGY Olympia, 1240 on your AM dial. Carter at the near right side hash mark to kick it off. He puts it on the ground trying to get it away from those guys that run them back so well. Joyner gets it at the 20, runs it up to the 25 at the left sideline and knocked out of bounds at the 26. So they quit kicking it in the air and get it away from A.J. Wilson, and Joyner, who's a good athlete, gets a short return. Shattuck takes him down for the Bears along with Anthony Clinton. 39 seconds to go here in the second quarter. You got to figure Curtis is going to try a couple of shots deep, and they have big receivers and a quarterback with a gun.
Absolutely. I don't think there's every can to try to get more points on the board.
Two receivers left, the short side of the field, split backs in the backfield. Rasmussen straight back to throw, has plenty of time, winds up, throws a deep ball way over the head of everybody. Shattuck of Olympia, the closest man to the ball, and the ball came down at about the Olympia 30. Waiters, the intended receiver, and so the Olympia Bears will see Curtis with 34 seconds to go in the second quarter now with 2nd and 10. Boy, he threw that ball about 55 yards and really long.
I'd not be surprised to see Curtis come out and try that same hook and lateral play that they used to open the game, because that's in their arsenal. They showed how well in the first play that they could run it.
And they did it with a guy coming in motion rather than a tandem set of wide receivers. They put Waiters in a slot inside Joyner, wide to the right side, I formation backs. Rasmussen again straight back to throw, has time, winds up, throws out, has his man wide open, and Joyner drops the football out toward the right sideline at the 38 with room to run. He wouldn't have scored probably, but he could have gotten near midfield. He tried to take off before he caught it, and it is 3rd and 10 on the incomplete pass, and that was right on the numbers. Could have been a big one. That would have been a first down plus, but it isn't. And 29 seconds left here in quarter number 2. Olympia's lead is 20-10. And again, two receivers out, Joyner and Waiters to the right side, the wide side of the field. Fake the draw play. Here comes Munson, running him right into Huntley's arms, and Silverman there as well. And the Bears have the sack back to the 22-yard line. A 4-yard loss on the play. Munson coming from the outside steered him right into Ben Huntley, and then Silverman said, "I'm here too," and that guy was going nowhere.
That was a play where Rasmussen fumbled the snap a little bit. The ball got away from him and slowed down his attempt to get away, and I don't think we're going to get, well, now the Bears stop the clock.
Absolutely. 2 seconds to go. They want to make him punt. If I'm Curtis, I take the ball and go down on my knee if there's no time, or run around down there with it rather than even punting it. And Olympia has taken the timeout. Olympia burns a timeout. Interesting to see what Curtis will do. Cummings back to kick. Of course, he could hang it up there. The strategies are plenty, and there's 2 seconds to go. One thing you can do is run around with the football. You just want to not cough it up and have it go on the turf. Somebody recover it. You don't want a kick returned. You just want, as the Bears only had 10 people out there, they finally get the last man there, and we'll see what Curtis plans to do. Is Cummings, and they're not going to kick, they're going to take a knee here as Rasmussen retreats and finally goes down, and he loses on that one, clear back to the 16, about a 6-yard loss on the play. They kill the clock without risking anything, and the first half of this football playoff game comes to an end with the Olympia Bears, who were down 10-0, doubled up on Curtis and lead the Vikings from University Place in Tacoma area 20-10 at the half. Olympia will have Corey Ashline and Kyle Richardson as the deep receivers. Richardson at the 5, Ashline at the 5 to the far and near sidelines as the Bears go north to south, west to east here at Ingersoll, leading 20-10. Should be a great second half of football. Ball teed up right between the hash marks. Cummings runs up on it. Soccer-style boot will go to Richardson. He'll back up and take it right at the goal line. In fact, he stepped into the end zone and immediately it's waved on as a touchback. So Cummings with a good leg. Richardson, however, not waiting for himself to make the rule, grabbed that ball and took off with it, but his foot had touched the goal line or stepped in the end zone. Touchback, Ole ball out at the 20, looking for a nice drive right here.
The Olympia Bears having trouble getting anything going on kickoffs. That's the second time Corey Ashland took one on the knee, gave him that field position. This one gets the ball at the 20, however.
Bears with it now, first down 10. The play fake, Harlan rolling to the right, going to fire the pass upfield. Diving catch made at the 31 by Fennerty, and Harlan gets an 11-yard gain right off the bat and an Olympia first down. Fennerty with the catch.
31-yard line.
Hersey and Richardson to the left, receiver out to the right for the Bears. Richardson motions through. They fake to him on the reverse, handed off on the dive play to Valenta, and this time he won't have a chance for a second effort as Mike Wood, the defensive end, straightens him up and takes him down, but Valenta will get a short gain on the play from the 31 to the 34, so even though there wasn't a lot of second effort, he still got 3 yards. Rodney Shaw, linebacker, also there. Valenta just got a motor that doesn't stop. That's all there is to it.
The Bears trying to get Valenta popped through the line of scrimmage, running counter that time. Just didn't quite get it done. Great closing down by Shaw, the linebacker.
Hersey to the left, Richardson or hot vet motions. They hand it off to Valenta, and again they're on him as he tries to pound over the left side. He may get about a yard at the very most, if that, as he's wrestled down again. And the Curtis Vikings stiffening here. Josh Walker, that fine linebacker, and Justin Watts has been in on a lot of tackles on the stop there. Basically no gain on the play, so it'll be 3rd down 7 for the Bears, just inside their own 35-yard line. 10:20 to go in the third quarter. Olympia leading 20-10 with a big third down play. Hersey, Richardson out to the left. Richardson in the slot. Casterline to the right. Valenta, the running back. Then on the wing right. Motion by Richardson. They fake to him. Fake to Valenta. Harlan back to throw. Winds up. Fires it up. Richardson with a catch at the Curtis 43 and down to the 39-yard line. Ball streaking up the right sideline all the way to the Curtis 39-yard line. McKnight on the stop.
Single coverage that he wanted with Richardson came out open on the right side. Great pass and catch.
Richardson 36 yards on that one, and we have a flag on the first down play as the Bears hand off to Valenta, and Josh Carter is there again as Valenta will get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Catch in the ball game for 72 yards, half of it on that one throw. And the flag is on the turf back at the 43-yard line. That would indicate the Bears with, they just dropped it there. It's illegal motion, an illegal shift by the Bears. And now does Curtis want to take the play, which would bring up a 2nd and 10, or do they want to have a repeat first down by tacking on 5 yards here? Olympia would have it at either the 39 or the Curtis 44. So the Vikings defensive tackle Watts will have to make the call. And let's see what we do. I think they're going to decline this, or are they? Well, they just haven't decided what they're going to do. The official's standing there holding the ball at the 39. Now they will walk it back 5. In fact, they walked it back clear out to the 46. That's a 7-yard penalty, guys. You got to spot better than that. And now they get it to the 44 as they accept the penalty, 1st and 15. That may be where we got that first down spot early in the ball game too. But anyway, they get it corrected as the crowd was roaring a little, and we were. Out of the huddle, the Bears send Fennerty wide to the left, off the right hash mark, and Casterline split to the short right side of the field. Hot Vet goes in motion, play fake. Harlan rolls out to set up a screen, throws it back to Hot Vet at the 45, down the right side of the 40, 35, 30, cuts back at the 25, and rolled down at the Curtis 20-yard line. A brilliant play call that time by Bill Beatty once again. Tyree Williams on the stop. Harlan retreating under the heat, looked left, turned around, and Hot Vet, who'd gone in motion, sneaked out of the backfield wide open at the 40 and took it all the way to the 20.
They motioned Hot Vet from the left to the wide side of the field to the right to the short side, and then Harlan rolled the other way with all the other Olympia receivers flooding the open wide side of the field. Not a player within 10 yards of Hot Vet when he got the ball.
Well conceived play. 1st down 10 only at the 20-yard line. Fake to Valletta, back to throw. Turning, throwing the fade pattern, and the pass batted away as it was floated into the air. Intended to Richardson at the 5-yard line, and Jonathan Joyner stepped in front of him, and Joyner probably should have picked that one, but he didn't. And Harlan is glad that one can come back to 2nd and 10. He aired it out, and that was an easy, probable pick, and Joyner dropped it.
I think they got up in the air and floated.
2nd and 10, Bears at the Curtis 20. The turn, the handoff, Valletta pushing a blocker out of the way as he struggles. Someone has him by the shirt tail as he dives inside the 20 and takes it down to the 17-yard line. So Valletta struggling there to get 3. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Bears as again Rodney Shaw, that 210-pound linebacker, makes the stop on the play. The Olympia Ball Club will have a 3rd down now and 7 at the 17, the 18-yard line, actually almost about a 2.5-yard gain. 8.5 to go, 3rd quarter. Olympia leading 20-10, which was the halftime score. Hersey and Richardson to the left and out to the right, Casterline. Quarterback Harlan rolling back to throw. Rolls left, looks, fires upfield. The pass is incomplete at the 9-yard line. Intended to Fennerty, who was split and came back across the 10-yard line, hit from behind as the ball got to him, and it was jarred out of there, incomplete. It'll be now for the Bears 4th down at the 18, 4th and 8. Bears to the ball, open field to the left at 3 receivers that way. Harlan back to throw, looking, fires upfield, has his man Richardson at the 5-yard line, runs inside the 5 and all the way down to the Curtis 2. So Harlan to Richardson with a big 4th down completion for the Olympia Bears. Tobin on the tackle. The Bears' 4th first down on the drive. Harlan with 16 more throws or yards there, and Richardson with his 7th catch in the ball game.
What we saw Curtis do, they were shifting defensive linemen trying to get a matchup situation. Olympia snapped the ball while they were still doing that. It's happening again.
Here's a handoff to Valletta. Big hole running over the left side, diving toward the end zone. Touchdown Bears! Officially, that last pass play was 15 yards. The touchdown run by Valletta is 3 yards, and the Olympia Bears jump out to a 26-10 lead, and they take 4 minutes and a half roughly off that clock with the drive after the kickoff here to lead it by 16. Carter with the extra point try out of the hold of Harlan. It's on the way. Again angled toward the left, but this time he tucks it inside the crossbar, and good. The teams come up the field. Let's wait for the Olympia kickoff, and we'll pause 30 seconds to score. The Olympia Bears 27, Curtis 10, back. They go back now. A.J. Wilson, the deep guy. They'll squib it up the near sideline again. It bounces into the hands of one of the up guys and returned by the Curtis Vikings. Taylor McKnight, 6 feet tall, 165, a junior, caught it at the 25, brought it back to the 35-yard line where the Bears make the stop in the person of Jordan Keown, 6'3", 225, a senior, and Roger Shattuck, who will play corner on defense. First down 10, Curtis at the Viking 25-yard line. 7:40 to go, third quarter, Olympia leading 27-10. Running room to the right for the Curtis Vikings. Trips to the left. They send a man in motion. Wilson as they empty the backfield. The lob pass out to Wilson. The catch at the 35. The first guy, he gets away from the first tackler, but not the rest of them. They catch him at the 44 and run Wilson back about 4 yards. But he does get a 4-yard completion. Brian Lusby on the stop for the Olympia Bears. First guy there, Zach Lowe, playing some defense now. Tried to tackle him, but he got by him. About a 4-yard gain, maybe 4.5. Second down, a short 6. Wilson with an I formation, receivers out in each direction. Open field to the left, the side to which Joyner is split. Rasmussen back to throw. Whips a pass over midfield. It is batted in the air. Picked off by Shattuck of the Olympia Bears, as it was intended to either Joyner or they were both there. Bounced off the intended receiver, and Shattuck intercepted it in. Hill had his hands on the ball, and it was deflected for an interception, and the Olympia Bears will take it over. Kind of a
this game out of reach or even farther away than it is right now. The Bears defense, once again, getting the ball in the hands of the offense.
trips right for the Bears to the wide side of the field. Harlan back to throw, dumps it off to Richardson behind the line of scrimmage. He's tackled right there and brought down on a tremendous defensive play by the safety Josh Garrett. So the Olympia Bears are going to lose a couple of yards on that completed pass, and it will be for, and there's also a flag on the play. It would be for Olympia, second down and about 12 yards to go. But let's see what the call will be here. A receiver, Richardson, that was his 8th catch of the football game, although that was for -2. And the officials continuing to confer. Don't know if we had an illegal block, a face mask, or what we had holding against Olympia. Signaled the second penalty flag. I said at halftime I jinx these guys now by mentioning there were no penalties in the first half. And they go at the trips left to the wide side of the field. Harlan hands off in the middle. Hot vet on a draw play. Breaks a couple of tackles. 40, 45, 50, 45. And dragged down after getting a first down at the Curtis 41-yard line. Oh, tremendous effort by Hot vet on that one for the Olympia Bears. 14-9, a 23-yard gain before Mike Wood got him, along with Tobin, and another great play call. The draw, Larry, and Hot vet with some nice running for the first down. Running room left, trips that way again as Casterline, Ryan, and Richardson all hop out there. Harlan back to throw. He's going to go the other way. Has his man with the catch inside the 35. Pushed out of bounds for the Olympia Bears is Jarrett Hersey with his first catch of the night as Tyree Williams, the cornerback, makes the stop at the 36. But the Bears get 7 on another completed pass by Harlan. And this one is to Hersey, as I said, with his first catch of the night. And the Bears with second down and a short 3 at the Curtis 34. Olympia leading 27-10. Out of the huddle come the Bears. Cast to Ryan. Goes wide to the left. Richardson on a wing that way. Casterline split right. Play fake. Harlan rolls left, looking upfield. Winds up, throws a deep bomb toward the 5-yard line. Looping grab is caught for the Bears for a first and goal by Kevin Casterline, who went down the right side, ran the post clear over to the left hash mark. Harlan with a beautiful throw. Great coverage, and Casterline, who is 6'3", goes high into the air to spear the ball for the first and goal. First and goal, Bears at the 4, 27-yard gain. Handoff, Valletta driving hard. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. 5:56 to go, third quarter. Volenta with 5, count them, 5 touchdowns, and the Bears lead it 33-10, and they are just exploding in Curtis's face on offense.
Well, the Curtis Vikings are really confused right now, and they're really struggling because the Olympia Bears are taking advantage of every miscue that they're making. The Bears with interceptions and fumble recoveries and counting every time they get the ball.
And Carter adds another one with a perfect extra point kick. 5:6 to go, third quarter. Let's take 30 seconds for the Y Sports Booster Club. Now Olympia 34, Curtis 10. Well, the Olympia Bears, a pass interception and then a 58-yard drive for the score. And Olympia Volenta with 5 short touchdown runs, and Olympia now in the lead 34-6, and Josh to kick it off again. And the squib kick picked up at the 28-yard line, returned again by the same back, and that is McKnight, and he returns it over the 35 ball. Split backs in the backfield, one receiver, well, actually 2 out to the left. Rasmussen play fake, back to throw, winds up once and all, throws over the middle, has Waiters with a catch at the Olympia 45 to the 40, and down to the Olympia 39-yard line. 24-yard gain on that play as Waiters made the catch. Rasmussen back to throw, fires the pass, tipped. It was intended that time for the running back A.J. Wilson out of the backfield, tipped into triple Olympia coverage. It went incomplete, 2nd and 10. First down 10, or 2nd and 10 at the Olympia 39-yard line. For the Curtis Vikings, open field to the left again, Waiters that way, Joyner to the right. I formation, Rasmussen on every down, throwing the football, loops it out to the left side, a leaping one-hand catch by the tight end Hill, the sophomore at the Olympia 33, picks up 6 on the play, and Seth Monson tackles him, big old 6'3" guy with that big bread hook on the ball, Larry, with a one-hand grab for a 6-yard gain.
I was a little surprised when he...
2 receivers out to the right, Joyner and Waiters, wide side of the field. Rasmussen retreating to throw, has time, puts a lot of air under the ball, deep throw incomplete. Conrad Davis with good coverage on Waiters this time as he sprints on a go route down the right sideline, thrown long, incomplete. 3rd down for the Curtis Vikings, or 4th down now, and 4 yards to go at the Olympia 33. 34-10, the Olympia lead. Curtis with Waiters in the slot, inside Joyner, out to the right side. The tight end on the left side is Hill. Again, the eye backs in behind the quarterback. Rasmussen retreats to throw, the blitz coming, but they pick it up nicely, and he gets Joyner with a completed pass at the Olympia 24-yard line. So the gain from the 33 to the 24, 9 yards. Ashline in the coverage as the receiver Joyner caught that quick out and is thrown out of bounds, but it's a second Curtis first down on the drive. Vikings keep it alive at the Olympia 24, and the clock stopped with 4:34 to go as he went out of bounds. So they're keeping that clock alive and moving the ball. Running room to the left for Curtis. 2 bunched up receivers out to the right side. Rasmussen retreats to throw, loops it downfield. Davis covering Joyner at the 12-yard line. A flag on the play as they both go into the area. I thought that was pretty incidental contact. We may get Olympia for defensive pass interference. 1, I don't think the ball was catchable. 2, that was very shoulder pad to shoulder pad sort of as the ball was going by. Incidental contact as my binoculars looked at it, but I don't get to throw the flag, and they did.
Defensively, they're showing a lot of different looks, working on the future. The Olympia Bears and different kinds of pass.
Well, they're going to move it as a pass interference, first down 10 at the Olympia 12, running room to the left. Curtis with a lone running back, Rasmussen throwing the fade route into the end zone, and caught for a touchdown. Waiters, great catch as he went high in the air against Ashline out toward the left corner, and they just put a lot of air under the ball, and Waiters, who's 6'2", got up in the air in the jump ball and pulled it down as Curtis cuts the gap to 34-16. Nice throw.
Nice throw by Rasmussen.
Brandon Cummings' extra point kick is on the way, and it is good. And that only took them about a minute and a half getting the clock stopped. A lot of time on that drive, and Curtis draws within 34-17 with a nice looking drive.
Richardson picked up about 8-9 yards. Stop made by Eric Slade. Second and a long one for a 1st and 10. Valenta picks up the 1st and 10 and a couple more yards. Matt Valenta hit at the line of scrimmage. Ryan Arden catches the ball for about 6 yards. 5-yard gain by Ryan Harlan brings up 3rd and 5. The screen pass was complete to Jimmy Hotbed. Jerry Skip Joyner was the ball rolls dead on the Curtis 15-yard line. Rasmussen's pass to Waiters is complete. 2nd and a yard.
Pick up some time. Who was that ball carrier?
A.J. Wilson, the ball carrier. Play was good for a 1st and 10. End of the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 for Wilson, the ball on their own 31-yard line. Curtis. Pass intended for Brandon Waiters. Corey Ashline defending on the play. Pass complete. Ryder Shattuck and another player made the stop. Third and 5. Fumble on the play. The fumble on the play. Kyle Richardson picked it up. Stopped by the quarterback, Jordan Rasmussen. 1st and 10 for Olympia. Jimmy Hotbed. Stopped by Curtis Andrews after a gain of about 5 yards. Brings up 2nd and 5. Jimmy Hotbed again for the 1st and 10. Shot made by Jonathan Joyner. About an 8-yard gain. Ball placed on the Curtis 34-yard line. Harlan's pass to Michael Finnerty complete for about 8 yards. Caught by Brendan Waiters. Play was good for 1st and 10. Jimmy Hotbed picked up about 5 more yards. Knocked out of bounds by Jonathan Joyner. Jimmy Hotbed picks up 2 or 3 yards. 3rd and 2. Hotbed picked up a couple yards. Picked up 3 yards. Play was good for 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for Olympia. The ball on the 11-yard line. Hotbed tipped up. Hotbed picks up a couple yards. 3rd and 9. There's a field goal attempt. If he does that, it's good. Scores Olympia 37, Curtis 17. Carter's kick. Bounce. 1st and 10 for Curtis. Ball on the 35-yard line. The pitch out. A fumble on the play. Richardson, the ball carrier. 2nd and 7. Richardson, the ball carrier. Gerald Hill, the tackler. 3rd and 9. Jimmy Hotdad on a quick opener. There is a flag on the play. Illegal procedure call against the Bears. 3rd down, 15 yards to go for a 1st and 10. Pass intended for Adam Kravitz is incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Pass lessons pass. It's complete. That's Brendan Waiters that made that catch. 1st and 10 for Curtis. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Gerald Hill. Second and 10. Pass is incomplete. That was Corey Ashline defending on the play. Quarterback draw. Kevin Womack made the stop. Fourth down and 8. Cummings in punt formation. Fake punt. That was Corey Ashline defending on the play. About on the Curtis 40-yard line. Jimmy Hotbed picks up a couple of yards. A flag on the play. 15-yard penalty. Puts the ball on the Viking 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for Olympia Bears. Hotbed into the center of the line, met at the line of scrimmage. Diego Cabina. Jimmy Hotbed. Robbie Nolan, the tackler. Third and 7. Hotbed straight ahead. Tackle made by Taylor McKnight. Play was good for a 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line, 1st and 10 for Olympia. Takes the knee, runs some time off the clock. Another knee. That should be the ball game. Olympia 37, Curtis Vikings 17. Olympia will play next weekend at an undetermined spot against an undetermined opponent.